my last video, the last question was eta b cap chi is equal to c a cap chi. So now let a cap is equal to px and b cap is equal to x. Then the above equation becomes eta x chi is equal to c px chi. And as we all know, the value of px is minus eta h cut curly by curly x. So this equation can be written as eta x chi is equal to c minus h cut curly by curly x into chi. So after opening up the brackets, eta can be cancelled out and we left with minus 1 by c h cut x dx is equal to curly chi by chi. So now integration on both sides we get, and 1 by c h cut is constant term, so we take integration of x dx and curly chi by chi. As the integration of curly chi by curly chi will be log chi, as integration, for example, dx by x is equal to log x. So in this similar way, the integration of curly chi by chi will be log chi, and the integration of x will be x square by 2. So it can be written as log chi is equal to 1 by 2 c h cut x square plus 0, which is any constant term after integrating the terms. Now as log, when come to the right side, it becomes exponential, so it can be written as chi x is equal to e raised to power minus x square by 2 h cut c into e raised to power d, where e raised to power d is amplitude, where d is any constant term. So this equation can be written as chi x is equal to a e raised to power minus x square by 2 h cut c. Now let alpha square is equal to 1 by 2 h cut c, so that this equation can be written as chi x is equal to a e raised to power alpha x square. Now as the amplitude increases up, the uncertainty increases, and when the amplitude decreases, uncertainty also decreases. Now using normalization condition, as normalization condition is integration of chi star x and chi x dx is equal to 1, where chi x star x is the conjugate of chi x. Then so that equation can be written as this equation as chi x is equal to a e raised to power minus alpha square x square. So chi star will also be a e raised to power alpha square x square. Now as there is no eta term, so it can be 2 times e raised to power minus alpha square x square dx is equal to 1. Now let root alpha x is equal to y, and differentiating on both sides we get root 2 alpha dx is equal to dy. So from here the value of dx can be written as dx is equal to dy over root 2 alpha. Now as x tends to minus infinity, y also tends to minus infinity, and when x tends to infinity, y also tends to infinity. So we put the limits minus infinity to plus infinity, and the whole equation can be written as a square integrate from minus infinity to plus infinity e raised to power minus y square, and the value of dx is dy over root 2 alpha is equal to 1. So as root 2 alpha is the constant term, so it can be written as a square by 2 alpha root 2 alpha, and integrating from minus infinity to plus infinity e raised to power minus y square dy is equal to 1. Now here the formula of minus infinity to plus infinity, e raised to power minus a raised to power n x square dx is equal to tau n plus 1 by 2 divided by a n plus 1 by 2. So in this equation we have a is equal to 1 and n is equal to 1. So we get tau is equal to 0 plus 1 by 2 by putting in this formula. So as tau of 1 by 2 is equal to root pi. So put in this equation we get a square by root 2 alpha root pi is equal to 1. So it can be written as a square is equal to root pi by root 2 by root pi alpha. So taking under root on both sides we get the equation like this, and this can be written as, when we taking square on this term, we can written is at the power of 1 by 4. So our result came out is xi x is equal to 2 alpha square by pi raised to power 1 by 4 e raised to power minus alpha square x square, which is the equation of Gaussian wave packet.